finally get to say hello to everybody on game-wise side. So, hi everybody, how you all doing? Hi, Steve. That's it, all in unison, I like that. A couple things I want to bring to your attention here. We don't have a large volume of games this year, so I think we're not going to be here for the maximum time of 8 o'clock, so that's a good thing. You can get back into whatever you want to. We also have a new system that we're going to be trying out here. Last year, just saw a couple things didn't like too well in terms of the auction itself. So I wanted to get you guys prepped a bit here when you're looking at purchasing stuff. We have 3 auctioneers this year, okay? The auctioneers, and you've all, a couple of comments I've heard, holy mackerel, look at all the writing I got to do this year. We have created little tags that are on here. These tags are for the benefit of those that are counting the money. So we don't have to now turn around, talk to Susan, find out how much it is, get confused. It's all on here. And we've even added a component where, based on your honesty and forthright, you've now said, yeah, hi. And you've now said to us, game condition, man, fair. Next year we'll define what those are a little better, but at least now, when we put this up, we'll know how much the starting bid is. We can give you a little explanation on those, and we have the 3 auctioneers going. What they will be doing is when they have a bid in, they will mark the price here. They will give the game less the tag. The tag goes to Susan, so we don't even have to worry about her anymore over there. She can just tally up real quick.
Hi, Susan.
Hi, Susan.
He's eliminated me.
That's it, cut the middleman out. So, you'll get the game, price will be on here. Pay as you go, just like everything else, okay? Any questions? I'll get to you later, Carrie. It probably has something to do with Crete. Okay, so that's it for the auction part. A couple other things.
Okay, hang on. Yeah, just before we get to any other part, now that Steve's got your attention. Sit down, Steve. Sit down, Steve. This is a coup. It's a coup. Steve is dead. Long live the king.
Death to the king.
Actually, I'm really, really pleased to be able to have Steve sit down and finally take control. Actually, what it is we started a little while ago just talking among ourselves and saying all about the convention and how good it was and stuff, just a few of us, and then we said, God, how does this thing keep going all the time? And we said, Steve. Yay. So a little bit of talk, got into more talk, and eventually got into this gigantic thing. So, Steve, we basically want to show our appreciation for everything you've done over the last 13 years for the Calgary gaming community, FallCon. I mean, Calgary is basically a mecca for gaming. I mean, we've got more conventions here, large gaming stores than cities twice the size in North America. I mean, on the internet, I talked to a lot of different people. They saw our website with the number of games and things we have. They're amazed. And a lot of it due to Steve.
And Gord.
And Gord. Well, I'll put a little plug for Gord's store. Everyone is amazed at the selection that he does have.
Oh.
Everyone's going to be buying the auction.
Keep up the good work, Gord.
Look what we have. We have FallCon, and it spawned SpringCon, a little plug for mine. We got Stratagem and StratCon now. And we got the ASL group. I mean, look at it. We got a heck of a lot of gaming here. And a lot of it, you know, Steve, it just keeps breeding.
That's a bad thing.
Okay, so Steve,
You've got to stop Steve from breeding.
we put together a little something. Ian, the envelope, please.
The envelope, please.
The envelope, please.
Oh, shit.
Be afraid. Be very afraid.
Very afraid.
What we have here is a card. Steve Zanini, he's the cornucopia of wisdom, dedication, creativity, enthusiasm, and presentation. Very, very important to Steve.
Everyone vomit now.
I didn't select the words. But, I mean, look at all the names. We got just about everyone here signed, and for those that didn't have a chance, we'll be leaving the card out. And rather than me just keep going on here, I'll just say a few of the things that are in the card to give an idea. Keith Martin's, a guy who really gives lots of compliments. There's his simply put, there would be no conventions without you, Steve. Another one, fantastic endurance, Steve, that's for sure. Thanks for running a con that got me back into social gaming. I don't know about that one. I'm not putting any names, you have to read this for the names.
All right.
Always enjoy the convention, and it's because of your energy and enthusiasm. FallCon wouldn't be the same or exist without you. Steve, I would not travel 700 worrisome miles for anyone else.
Great, where are you, big fella?
Over here.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Hey,
You know.
well, how's this one? You make me proud. There's another one here. Thanks a lot, Uncle Steve. Well, he's an uncle for all of us. We don't really know who that one is. Okay, but along with the card, Steve, which you will eventually get a chance to look at, we got one other thing. We all chipped in, and we managed to get you an all-expense-paid trip to Greece. Wrong presentation. Actually,
All expense paid.
we got you a cornucopia of games. Happy face stuff for a happy guy. We're not going to let you open them now, but
Carolyn, was this your doing?
they span the spectrum of rail games, fantasy, two-player games, multiplayer. Steve, thanks for everything.
In the auction. $4. Well, thanks very much. Do appreciate that. I think you guys were just saying I was going to break down like I did that one time before. So, no, too bad. Not going to do it.
Somebody step on his foot.
I did want to say a couple of things, again, following what Dave said. Some gaming groups in the city that we have here, the Tabletop Armies of Calgary. Tim, Gary, I know you're here. I don't know who the president is. It's a loose fit group. David's here. These guys are playing miniatures every Wednesday night, if I remember, still going strong and have helped us with miniatures over the years. You know, that's great to have. The ASL group, Indy came to me about 3 years ago and said, hey, I got this whole group of guys. We need a place. They've kicked us out of the church. So can we come here? No, I'm just kidding. So the ASL guys, I don't know, they've been meeting for a while now. Indy, where are you? Are you here?
Yeah, we went for supper.
You went for supper? Okay, but they've been meeting for a while and dedicated to that hardcore ASL stuff, so it's fantastic to see them carry on in that light. And then Stratagem, what can I say? James started this idea of getting a group together, and he just kept pounding away at this. At times I thought, man, this guy is just never going to quit, and he hasn't. And I know it's going. Neil, I think you're the reigning Capitan right now. Is he around? He's not around. But these guys are running convention-type tournaments every weekend, every other weekend. And they're going to start off this spring with a more hardcore wargaming convention. James?
Yeah, it's I guess, is Rob Vollman here?
Yeah.
Okay, because he's going to make a few announcements about that. But it's in February. It's not in the spring, it's in February, just to make that clear.
And that's the spring con?
This is our StratCon. StratCon. SpringCon is done by Dave Flizzard.
Okay, let's start with StratCon. Stratagem is finally having a convention. We've timed it for February, which we think is near the height, near the middle of the season. So it's going to be February 11th and 12th, all day Saturday, all day Sunday, at the Bridgeland Community Center. You can get these sheets up there in front, and it's $10. And for the whole weekend, we've got games. I'll read some of them off here. Victory in the Pacific, Hannibal, Norseman, Air Assault on Crete, World in Flames, Totaler Krieg, Wind Eagles Fight, Risk, Diplomacy, Axis and Allies, Advanced Squad Leader, Advanced the Reich, War in the East. We are looking for some, we have lots of volunteers looking for even more. If you'd like to run a game, talk to Rory. Where's Rory? Rory's right there. Talk to Rory. So you can ask him about that. And that's StratCon. So please support us at StratCon. Our next event is Totaler Creek. That's the 14th of October. And James and I will be running that if you want to try that new game. When I was in Baltimore for AvalonCon, I got to play against Alan Emmerich and Sal Vasta, the designers of the game. And so I'll have some tricks for you. And also, don't forget, this is my personal little thing here, diplomacy. Now, I talked to a few people, and you said you weren't there because you didn't know about this. Well, unless you're living in a hut in Zimbabwe, you know about our annual diplomacy tournament. I have personally forced 3 or 4 of these things on each of you every year. Well, unless you live in Brandon, then you have an excuse. But hut in Zimbabwe, you should know about this. Last year we had, count them, 40 people last year. We need your support. I was at the World Diplomacy Championships in Baltimore, and I was the world around us. We'll have a few Americans joining us, flying all the way in from
Wherever the hell that is.
They're coming in, and it's going to be great. I've got a Saturday, and also we're going to have an optional Sunday as well. If you want to, for the hardcore guys that want to keep playing, you know the deal. It's at the Century Box. It's the first Saturday in January, and I hope to see you all there.
Thanks, sir. Okay. Couple more things. Sponsors, Gore, thanks again for your contribution. He's been there since the beginning, so I really do thank for that. John Engel from Mission Fun and Games came down, dropped off some games, and this is his second year. So John, if you're around here, thanks a lot. He's left the building. Games Workshop has been doing a lot of work with Rob Custard and Kernan Dunleavy. He has a store up north. They've been here and they've been helping again. Rob's been constant at this, and I just want to say thanks to him for that too, and the sponsorship that we're getting from Games Workshop. For all of those of you that are sticking around on Sunday, a little surprise for you. We're doing a draw of all the games on Sunday. So, these door prizes are going to be yours for free. Just show up tomorrow. We're going to have some sort of system in place for you to participate in some of the games that we have.
I won't be here.
Critique forums. We definitely want some feedback. Website, we're going to put something on the website. We do have the forums, more traditional style here. We'd love to hear your comments. We had some good dialogue on the website prior to coming here and help to solidify our thoughts in terms of the convention itself. So we'd like to see more of that. And sorry? Corkboard. Corkboard. Oh, the dialogue board, the message board. We've got a message board out there, so you can always throw your comments on there too. The Circus Maximus winners, I want to announce those, and you guys can think about that. From Heat 1, we got Ron Wilson, Bob Albrecht, Dave Cox. Heat number 2, we got Dave Blizzard, Rick Rosachuk, and Colin Mitchell. In Heat 3, we got Norm Young, Scott Henderson, and DJ McNeil. And returning from last year, Craig Deal and Yasmin Satherways. I hope I said that right, Yasmin.
Yasmin, yeah.
Okay, good. Good I said that right. If you're not playing, let us know at the desk after, okay? So that's about it. You've heard enough of me yakking, so I'll leave it to Brent and the boys. And thank you again for coming here. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Appreciate it.